My name is Seth Ebert, and this is a choose your own topic speech. I'm all about that. Uh, Today I'll be talking to you about how to show a pig. Okay, I've said it a million times. I am a big agriculture person. I actually raise hogs for a living. I'm a manager at a 900 sow facility. So I have a lot of interaction with hogs, as well as I do judge hog shows at county fairs. Now, I'll just start from buying a pig to when it leaves the truck at the fairgrounds. Okay, when you're looking for a pig, you go to a sale, you go to a reputable operation. I currently work for Fikert Club Pigs, and we are very well known for helping our customers. That's what you want from a person you're first time buying at. Get in there, get yourself some help, get yourself a pig, take it home. First things first, you get it wormed. You get it on the right percent feed. Most of the time you're going to get them between 35 and 40 pounds when you get them from a sale. You're going to want to get them on 20% high energy pig starter for the first 3-4 weeks, and switch them over to 18% protein, that is. And through all this time, you really need to keep the pens clean. Use shavings, not straw, and if you do use straw, do not use oat straw. Pigs are definitely allergic to oat straw, and you will kill them like that. So you can use straw, but I prefer sawdust. And in this time, I like to set up a wash rink somewhere where I can spray them off every day, keep their hair coat nice, keep their skin good, as well as go to like Dollar General. Buy yourself a bottle of baby oil and just rub them down with baby oil. Keep their skin as soft as you can so it doesn't get scaly. It's all about presentation. One that looks good, looks cool when it walks in the show ring, definitely gets an extra look from somebody that hasn't really worked with their animal. So during the summer, we're just going to keep progressing these pigs, and then about 150 pounds to 200 pounds, you need to get them out and walk them. Now I know what some of you guys are thinking, that wow, this guy walks pigs, you know. Yeah, I really do. They really are a very smart animal. A lot of people like to call them stinky and stupid. Well, everything's stinky and stupid, even we are. But pigs are extremely intelligent. And if you get them out a couple times, walk them around the yard, no fences, nothing. Use your utensil of choice. You can either use a cane, a pipe, just a small 3-foot pipe, or you can use a whip. Now, I know what people think about a whip, but if used humanely, it's a very good tool. That's what I always use when I show. Still show. You want to get those pigs out and walk them. And what you're trying to do is build up stamina, so when you get them in the show ring, they don't fall apart on you, and they don't whine and just lay down and just won't walk for you. Because in the show ring, showmanship is everything. You know how to show them, a good showman will always beat a bad showman. Okay. Now, I don't really know how many of you guys have ever showed livestock in general, but when you get them to the fairgrounds, you want to get them eating. You know, the average, what you're really shooting for is about 270 to 275 pounds when they get to fair. Then you'll be right in the hunt for grand champion, mostly. Depends on the judge. But, so you want to get in there, weigh in that weight range, get them settled in, get shavings down, take them out for a cool wash in the wash rink, bring them back, and get them on feed. Get them drinking, get them on feed. And then, you know, you just keep doing that until show day. And then when show day comes along, you're going to need some things in your pocket and some things in your hand when you're showing these hogs. Mainly, you're going to need a brush for your back pocket. And what's that for is if a judge would throw sawdust on that pig, you never touch your pig with your hands. You always use your brush. So you would obviously brush that animal off. Always carry along a rag, because it usually seems like, being from the country, when you take them in the city and they get exposed to chlorine water and stress and heat and things of that sort, they really start to get runny manure. And that rag's to help clean that off while you're showing to keep your animal presented as well as it can be. You're going to need a spray bottle. Usually my dad did that. He hung out at the window out behind the holding gate. He'd spray that hog down before I walked in, get him all glistened up, looking cool. And that's a definite big thing, especially if you get penned. Keep that animal cool. Keep that animal calm and comfortable in his zone. The next big thing is your utensil you're going to use. I prefer a whip, so I'll just talk about a whip. We use a little horse whip that's probably about 4 feet long, 3.5 feet long. It's got a bent end right on the end of it. And what that does is you can tap that pig up underneath the jowl, which is its neck, and now keep their head jacked up. Keep their head up in the air. It makes them look more presentable to a judge when you're showing a pig that's got his head up in the air. Always, always, always keep your pig moving. You can hit them in several locations. You can hit them in the jowl, which is the neck area. You can hit them in the side, right toward their bacon. You can hit them there just to get them going. You don't want to excessively beat them there. And some people can hit them in the hocks. You're allowed, but I'd shy away from it. There's too many injury problems with that. Always keep your hog moving. And what we used to do when I showed, what we do is we do a triangle, just like that. And if I'm the judge, you bring that pig at me, away from me, and sideways to me. And you keep doing that. Keep bringing it in, bringing it out, and then across the side. And what that does is it shows that judge every angle of that hog. You can't hide anything. He can't tell you you're hiding anything. You see exactly what, you let him see exactly what he wants to see from that animal. And he could pen you. He could be like, your pig's good enough, or you're a good enough showman. Go put your pig in the pen. What you need to do is walk that pig over into that pen and open the gate up, drive your hog in, shut the gate behind you. Always keep your eyes on the judge the entire time you show. Always. Even when you're in the holding pen, squat down behind your pig. Make sure he's brushed off and looks good. Keep your eyes on that judge. What that shows is that's respect for him as well as attentiveness. So his location. You always need to know where he's at. And you always keep your eyes on the judge. Now, personal preference in terms of what sex of pig to show, I always like to show gilts. Barrows are castrated males, and gilts are females that haven't had a litter of pigs yet. And barrows get lazy, they get fat, and they have bad attitudes. Now, gilts, you can run into them coming in heat when you take them to the fair. It's the stress of everything can bring them into heat. But I always like taking that risk because they just showed better. They didn't have the attitude problems. They weren't lazy. They weren't fat. They did a lot better. Had a lot of success in that when I was in 4-H. But I guess that's a small showing your pig 101. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to blog or, obviously email me. I'd be more than willing to talk about hogs. So thank you.